All righty. Hey, Fred.
All righty, trying to get this thing here as well. We'll see what it's going to do. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited about tonight's Zoom. Got to meet our special guest just a few moments ago for the first time. All I can say is buckle up. This is going to be a great success story. I think you're really going to appreciate and really keep into your quiver on your notes for the future. This is going to be a Zoom you're going to record and keep, or take the recording and keep it and use this, I believe. But I'm excited. We're here tonight with partner.co. Get paid to live your dreams. And here we are, better together tonight. And so without any further ado, again, I'm Fred Duff from, used to be Richmond, Virginia, now Nags Head, Virginia. And tonight's special host, as always, is Ashley Rowland. This lady is the best of the best. Truth of the matter is, no fluff involved. They're loved and adored all over the country, and there's a reason for it. Because they love having fun, and more importantly, they love helping people. Please welcome my good friend, Ashley Rowland.
Thank you, Fred. I always love co-hosting this Monday night opportunity with you. Because, you know, really, Fred, we just only have two things to offer. So if you're been invited here to take a look at this for the very first time, we just both want you to relax and just know that we sat in your shoes. And what you're about to see can help you from your health standpoint and or your financial standpoint, whichever one you choose, to whatever degree you choose for it to be changed to. You know, for me, I was going right through life. I had my dream job of being a stay-at-home mom. That's all I ever wanted to do when I grow up. So I was getting to live out that dream. And my husband had his dream job of being a high school football coach. The man ate, slept, and breathed football. So although we both had our dream job, it wasn't giving us our dream life. At 30-something years old, we woke up and found ourselves living paycheck to paycheck with 3 kids at the time. We now have 4. You know, nobody ever grows up to do that, right? And I don't know if anybody's ever lived paycheck to paycheck before, but I can tell you it's not fun and I don't recommend it. So we just got exposed to this industry and, you know, we weren't skeptical, but we got started on a very part-time basis. But over time, it walked us right into a full-time income. So I can just tell you what you're about to see tonight from a health standpoint really can change your life to whatever degree you choose for it to be changed to. And the same for your finances and building in that extra stream of income. So like Fred said, the name of the company is partner.co. We are a global company. So we're in over 50 plus countries around the world. So we're so much bigger than just the small town in Mississippi or Alabama or Florida, you know, or North Carolina. We are literally a global company. We've got people on this call right here that are from Australia or Canada. So it's really pretty cool. But here's what makes us really unique and different from any other company out there is that we're just partnered with doctors from all around the world. So all of our products are doctor created, but they're backed by science. And the one thing that all of our doctors have in common is a no compromise philosophy. But what does that really mean for you and I? What it means is that all of our products come at clinical doses. They're not just fairy dusted with the ingredients like the products that we go buy off the shelf or that we order online. Then also too, all of our products have 0 negative ingredients in them. And that's what I love because, you know, at the end of the day, we got to get real results. And that's what you get with our products. So we have over 100 products within our company. We've got 3 different liquid superfoods. We've got clean energy drinks. We've got nutritional supplements from balancing hormones, weight loss, athletic performance, gut health, you name it, we've got it. We just sit right in the middle of 7 different multi-billion-dollar industries out there. You know, I personally was already buying at least 3 to 4 different products in any of these different industries. I was either getting them at the big box store, the health food stores, ordering them online. And then here I was taking them. And at the end of the day, I was getting very little to no results off those products. So now I have a cabinet full of half-used products and I'm still sitting in the same way I was when I started taking the products. Now I just redirect my spending through myself, get high quality products, but at the end of the day, get real results. But we're only going to talk about this one product. It's called Slender Eyes, Body Balance and Drops. You might know them as Skinny Drops, Happy Drops, Magic Drops, Liquid Discipline. They've got tons of nicknames out there. But what it is just 2 bottles that come in a box. But the first bottle is a blend of over 10 different plant leaf extracts. You're going to put it underneath your tongue 3 times a day, and it's going to get sublingually absorbed into the body. And what it's going to do is help support your thyroid, whether it's high or low. It's going to help support your pancreas and line out those insulin levels. It's also going to help detox the body. The second bottle is Accelerate, and you can use that 2 to 3 times a day. And what's in it is your pure form of B12. It's got your biotin, your rhodiola, your rosehip, and your ashwagandha root. So now we're increasing our energy naturally. We're increasing our metabolism naturally. We're boosting our mood. We're just feeling better. But yet we're stabilizing out those cortisol levels. So, you know, I say we get bombarded with stress all day long. I think we wake up bombarded with it the moment we pick up our phone, the moment we turn on TV, to the moment we put our phone down and we turn the TV off. I mean, it's just like stress, stress, stress all day long. So our cortisol levels stay spiked. Our insulin levels stay spiked due to the foods that we just put in our bodies all day long. And so when those stay spiked, it keeps our other hormones really suppressed, and it's hard for them to actually function the way that our body intended them to. So we are not a diet. We are not a weight loss. We're not counting calories. We're not counting carbs. We are not starving you. We give you this approved food list. This is a massive food list. We tell you to eat from the approved food list and then take the drops. They only work if they get in your body. They do not work if they're sitting in the bottle. And listen, everybody's body's different. So everybody's body comes here with different goals and different objectives. And so, you know, everybody's body's going to react to the drops differently, you know, depending on where they're at when they arrive here. And so, you know, somebody might lose a lot faster than somebody else, especially men lose faster than women. Listen, that's not fair, but it is what it is, and we'll give them a win on that one. But this is my favorite thing, is that because we're not a diet, we're not a weight loss, we're a lifestyle change. We don't have a weight epidemic out there, because if we did, weight losses and diets worked. We know they don't work, right? We have a lifestyle epidemic. So that's all we are. It's just a lifestyle change. And we're a community of people that are gathered together to help you walk through that journey with you. And everybody's is different. So I'm super excited about our guest tonight, Kelly. She could come on and kind of share her journey. It's been a year journey that she's been on these drops. And let me tell you, we don't claim to, you know, treat, cure, or diagnose, but when you give your body what it needs, it's amazing what can happen. So Kelly, are you with us?
I am.
Do you mind sharing your journey with the drops? Like, what you shared with me today absolutely blew me away.
I didn't start the drops to lose weight. I actually thought it would be impossible for me to lose weight at the time. I started on because of the hormone imbalancing and help with inflammation. I have polycystic ovarian, or PCOS, and I have May-Thurner syndrome, which causes blood clotting issues. And also I had a tumor on my pituitary gland. I was suffering from, my hair was thinning, frequent migraines. If I didn't have a migraine, I had a headache every day. My weight was just going up and up. I was eating correctly, working out, and I was still gaining weight. One of my good friends had been trying to get me to try the drops for probably a year, and I'd actually bought the drops from her, but I hadn't started taking them yet. I always review everything with my doctor because I'm on a lot of I was on a lot of medications, and everything tends to interact with blood thinner. I took them to my doctor's office, let her look over them, and she said, I don't really know a lot about them. I'm not going to say they're going to help you, but there's nothing in them that will hurt you. So she gave me the okay to try them. I have blood work done every 3 months. I had blood work done in June. And then I started the drops on August 28th. And when I went back in September for my appointment, I hadn't been on them but a couple of weeks. I was down a couple of pounds. When I went back in December, my doctor walked in the room and said, whatever you've been doing, keep doing it. This is what I've been trying to get your body to do for 10 years. She was amazed. At that appointment, we talked about me coming off of medications and transitioning to a more homeopathic lifestyle. Since then, I have been able to, well, actually at that appointment, I was able to cut my metformin spironolactone in half. I was able to stop the finasteride that I was taking for hair growth. And I still had active prescriptions for all of my migraine medications that I'd actually gotten from a neurosurgeon at Vanderbilt University for the pituitary tumor. My prolactin levels were how they found the tumor. My prolactin levels were that of a nursing mother, but my children were 12 and a half. So that's how they found it. And at first it was considered a prolactoma because it was affecting that hormone. It is now considered a pituitary adenoma or non-functioning because all of my hormones are back in normal range.
Wow.
So coming off of those 6 medicines, and I feel great. I wish I'd listened to everyone and taken measurements because the pounds lost doesn't compare at all to the measurements, the inches lost.
And so in what this journey over this past year, you've really gotten your life back.
I have. I was struggling to get through the day, and I'm still at work now, and I'm still have plenty of energy to go. One thing with the pituitary tumor is I was so tired all the time. I would barely get through the day, and I would hurry home, do whatever I could. My husband would be like, "Come on, let's sit down, have dinner." I knew I couldn't. I had to get everything done because once I sat down, I was done. I was out for the count, couldn't get back up. And now we're going all the time. I feel like I have my life back and I'm enjoying my children.
I love it. I love it. So again, it's been a year journey with her, but look where she's at. It didn't, she didn't take one box and just assume she's going to get well, right? Get her hormones back in balance. She gave her body a true year to really get back balanced, and look where she's at. And great job. Congratulations. I'm so excited for you.
Thank you.
So now I'm just going to kind of share with you and kind of go through listen, this is for all body types, all ages. It's just phenomenal, and everybody's journey is different. And I think that's what I love is that, we don't put you in a box and this is a one size fits all kind of thing. This is your journey, your body. And so we love, like in North Carolina over this weekend, it's, hearing the testimonials. There was almost 100 people in that house and everybody had an amazing story. Big wins. So there's so many more wins than just the number on the scale. Having no more migraines when you have at least 1 or 2 a week and not having that anymore, you really get your life back and coming off those medications. So, like I said, no more night sweats. So that's probably would say Ashley's biggest win is not the number on the scale, but not having to wake up in the middle of the night just to change clothes because of the sweating so bad. No more hot flashes. Randy down 155 pounds since October 31st. Being the same size she was before she had her first child. And she's a mother of 6. So autoimmune, she now weighs less than the amount of weight she lost. She's got muscular dystrophy and cannot exercise. And so she's been able to maintain this weight loss for over 5 years. That picture was taken this past April in Tahiti. AJ, a coach, down 100 pounds. Another one, Brittany, that's got PCOS. And, everybody arrives here like, what in the world is 2 bottles in a box really going to do for me, right? We tried it all. We know every diet program out there, doctor prescribed diets. So to think that 2 bottles in a box is actually going to make a difference in their life really kind of blows them away. But when they start on the drops and they start eating from the approved food list, it's amazing what starts happening. So again, remember, weight loss is the side effect to the drops. Not even skinny people are hormonally imbalanced. And so there's so many, things that can happen when you're hormonally imbalanced and the symptoms. So again, remember, weight loss is the side effect. Getting your body back balanced, coming off antidepressants, having no more hot flashes, like I said, migraines, having more energy, just feeling mentally better. It's amazing. All right, so we just talked about this one product. I'm going to switch gears and talk business now. So, over the last couple of years, there's been kind of this perfect storm that's really merged 4 markets together on a global scale, that is. One being the health and wellness industry. Everybody today is way more aware of their health than what they were a couple of years ago. 2, this technology on everybody is way more able to use this technology, the masses, than what they were a couple of years ago. I mean, and it's really shrunk the world down on a global scale. It's really kind of crazy. And then that home-based business world, I always just kind of say, there's 2 things on that one. One is, I don't know if anybody's been in the grocery store lately, but it's expensive. It's expensive to move out there. So to build in an extra stream of income, just to come in and help kind of facilitate the extra expenses that's happening in the household is much needed. But also too, a couple of years ago, everybody was sent home. Nobody wants to be stuck at home, but nobody wants to be stuck in the cubicle either, right? We like to have that mobility and flexibility to be able to work where you want to and when you want to. And that's what you've got your hands on with our company and with our business, because you can run everything right here through your phone. And then that mobile transaction world, like this is a new world for me. A couple years ago, I would have never had a Venmo app on my phone or a Cash App on my phone. So now it's not a matter of if you have it, it's which one you have. So just those capabilities right there really give us the power, the same power as the big box stores or a stick and brick store, but you don't have all the overhead. You still have the same selling and purchasing powers that they do, just right through your phone, right through those apps that we have access to. So with our company, it's really easy. For a one-time fee of $29.95. That's not once every 6 months or once a year renewal. It's a $29.95 membership. It's a $29.95 business, however you want to look at it. With that one-time fee, you get a website. And on that website, you'll have access to all 100 products that our company has to offer. You have access to all 50 plus countries that we're in. You'll get a back office that keeps track of everything for you, from your orders to your customers to, most importantly, your paychecks. You'll get an app that you can download and run everything through your phone. So you get a lot of digital tools for your success with your business for $29.95 one time. Then with that, listen, we buy in bulk. We all know when you buy in bulk, you get a bigger discount. So if you buy a 4-pack of drops, it's $3.71. Each box here retails for $176. So if you buy a 4-pack at $3.71, that's $92 a box. Listen, that's 47% discount. That's huge. So what we like to say is you sell 3, you get your box for free. Not only do you get your box for free, but it also covers the cost of that $29.95. But if you like a bigger discount, excuse me, you can order a 10-pack for $8.79. So that takes a box of drops down to $87.90. That's a 50% discount. So you could use 1 and sell 9 if you so choose. So when I hear the word sell, I immediately go, I'm not a salesperson. I can't sell anything, never have, never could. But you know what I can do? I can share my journey. So if you share your journey by either word of mouth, because I had those 3 or 4 girlfriends that I could pick up the phone and just say, hey, excuse me. Hey, where in the world is this weight coming around my waist? Where are these hot flashes coming from? What is this going on? I'm so tired all day long. I have no energy. And I can just share by word of mouth. Or if social media is your choice, we've got an app that's really easy. You just download the app. It's called Boards. And when you do that, we'll send you a link and it'll upload right into that app for you. And listen, We are with you every step of the way. We help you launch your business right there. Everything you need is in that app, but we're also locked arms with you, and we help you launch your business, and we set it up for success right out the gate. So you're not in business by yourself, but you are for yourself. And I love that. So now you're taking your drops and you're turning them into profits. And that's that income that comes into either that PayPal, that Venmo, Cash App, whichever one you choose, that makes a difference in your household tomorrow, next week. That's a big, big deal here. And it's one of my favorite things when I start watching these people change their lives and they can go pay their car insurance or their light bill or grocery bills or whatever it is different for everybody, but it is so much fun to watch. And also to watch people change their life from a health standpoint as well. All right. So Fred, this might be one of my favorite things because we are so much more than just selling a box of drops. We're a real business. Our compensation plan here with our company Partner Co. was actually voted #1 in the industry. You don't have to take my word for it or Fred's. You can go Google it and look it up. It's in the Better Business Home magazine. Within our company, we get paid here 9 different ways. I've never been paid here 9 different ways. Anywhere I've worked, I worked in a doctor's office. I have waited tables. We've had a fencing company. Todd coached football, won state championships. We never got paid 9 different ways. With our company, Fred, can you believe that? We get paid 9 different ways. And we've only talked about one.
Well, fact of the matter is, I love this whole concept here. When I was a young bricklayer, in fact, I run into one of those fellows 2 weeks ago. And he says, Fred, do you remember when we used to race to the bank and the banker would see us coming in, he'd tell us all line up in the same line? Yes, I remember, because we would cash check. They would be doing the math. And then if he ran out of money, your check didn't get cash. I love the fact we got different ways of getting paid here.
And
They've
also,
never missed a way of paying us.
That's right. And thank goodness for direct deposit now, right?
Yes.
So to get paid, you must have what's called a subscribe and save. Now, listen, that's just 100 points worth of product. What that does is it unlocks a weekly paycheck. It unlocks that 30% discount. There's no contract here, and it can be changed up every month if you so choose. But listen, there's a lot of options here. You can take and retail that. It doesn't even have to be you. It could be a customer if you so choose. Get back with the person that invited you, and we can go over the different options here with this. But one of our favorite ways that we do get paid is our savings bonus. Listen, we're not about putting you in debt. Our company's about getting you out of debt, giving you options in life, letting you decide what you want to do with your money instead of somebody deciding it for you. And listen, this is what we call free money, because when you hit a certain part in our area of pay, when you hit $250, the company sets aside 15% of company money, free money, into an account with your name on it. And listen, when it hits $10,000, they call you up, congratulate you, great job, and they direct deposit it into your account that following Friday. Then instead of getting paid here 4 times a month, you now get a 5th check, and that's called your savings account check. And so that could be, it goes up to $2,000. So that can be your car payment. It could be your house payment. It could be retirement, vacation, kids' college education fund, whatever. Again, it's options. It's your choice. And that's what I love, putting options back into your hands, into your family, whatever y'all decide. So getting your health back, getting to build in an extra stream of income, a savings account, savings bonus program, but also too, if you like to travel, we win 2 free trips a year. And we took a trip to Tahiti. It's a global trip. It was in April, and it was amazing, a trip of a lifetime. And then in May, they went to the Bahamas. So if you like to travel for free, I mean, who doesn't? I don't know about you, Fred, but I love to travel, especially when it's free. And these aren't just like Motel 6 or something. These are incredible changing experiences that you get to win and get to be around people just like you that just get to want to change their life from a health standpoint and to a financial standpoint. So with that, I'd love to bring Kelly back up because she's somebody that did not want to do the business. She didn't quote want to sell the drops, right? And so here she kind of fell into it. She'd been on the drop. So Kelly, I want you to come on in and kind of share your business side and how you got started with the business, if you don't mind, because you're just like everybody else, right? I mean, nobody ever grows up to do this. Nobody wakes up one day and decides they want to go sell drops. It just kind of like, we don't have anything for sale. We just start sharing. We just start sharing our journey. So I'd love for you to kind of come on and just kind of share how you kind of stumbled into the business side.
Well, I joined solely for the discount. My husband was like, "You're not going to sell anything, right?" I'm like, "No, I'm just joining for the discount." And he's always been super supportive of me. Well, joined for the discount in September. Accidentally thought I was in there editing my subscription. I was ordering a 4-pack. Well, I ended up with 2 4-packs. Now, I didn't edit my subscription. I placed an extra order. So I thought, didn't really want my husband to know that. So I waited till about mid-October and I made my first post. And that was after people had been asking, "What are you doing? How much weight have you lost?" So finally I took a picture and then I had to go back and find one from before. And when I was looking at the comparison, I was amazed. So just from that one post, I sold all of those boxes and then had to make another order. I just kind of kept sharing by word of mouth. People were asking, "What are you doing?" They could just see the difference in me. I posted a few times in November and a few times in December. And I guess anybody pretty much can understand that December is a hard month. I have twins. Not only is it Christmas, it's also the twins' birthday 2 days after Christmas. I have twin nieces whose birthday is right before Christmas. So I kind of dread December's. The kids came home one day with their 8th grade class ring order forms. And when I went to write the check, I told my husband, said, "I'm paying for this with my partner co-money." He's like, "You're making money?" I said, "Yeah, I'm making a little bit." I was proud of that because, like Ashley said, I'm not a salesperson. I cringe when I see fundraisers come home. Did not want to sell anything, but it was just too good to keep to myself. And then I went to Super Saturday in Jackson, Tennessee in January. I had a friend come with me, and while we're sitting in there, I'm thinking about inflation has really hit. Prior to the last couple of years, I thought, I'm gaining ground here. I'm making progress. Well, the last year and a half or so, it felt like I'd taken a big step back. And earlier when I shared my drop testimony, you heard me talking about all the medications I was on and my health issues. Well, I had a plan. My husband and I purchased built our dream home when I was 28, and my plan was to have it paid off by the time I was 40. That way it would be paid for before the kids started driving. Well, that's a big payment. And going through Super Saturday, I'm starting to think, I'm going to be saving money on my medicine. I can put this towards the house. And it was looking like, because of all that, I'd had the setback to where it wasn't going to happen at 40. It was going to happen at like 43. And I don't know, but I was wondering, how am I going to make this big payment? How am I going to buy 2 vehicles? How am I going to pay for insurance for 2 kids? And during that Super Saturday, my brain was like, you can do this. You can earn a little bit extra and help cover that, get back on track with your goals. And it has really made a difference. I'm so grateful for my team, for them bearing with me, working with me, because the first ones that joined my team, they were learning right there with me side by side. And I'm grateful for my upline to help me and my team get to where we are today.
Yeah. And you were able to buy that 8th grade ring for your kids. with your and partner co-money, and you sold 51 boxes in the month of March, correct?
Month of May.
Month of May. Got you. Okay. Month of May, you sold 51 boxes. That's incredible. That's huge. Congratulations. So now
Thank
you
you.
just, so you went from somebody that didn't want to build a business, didn't want to sell a box of drops, to sharing your story, right? You didn't sell anything. You just started sharing your journey, and it
Yes,
stumbled
and-
into a business that's now supplement and getting you back on track with your dreams and goals.
Yes, it's helping my family a lot.
I love it. Fred, do you have any questions? Thank you so much.
Well, let me ask you a question. What would you say to people out there? Because they depend on doctors. I depend on them. I've been through a life crisis just like you, differently, but a crisis as it was. What I discovered out of that, and I want to see if you're in the same range there, that I spent a lifetime accumulating wealth and paying debt off, but I didn't pay any attention to my health. Then I spent all my wealth to get my health. What would you say to someone who's teetering on that side where they could lose some weight? I mean, any suggestions for that person who's kind of going, well, I don't know about all this. Any thoughts there, because you've lived it?
It's undescribable. I didn't realize just how bad I felt until now that I feel better. And I'm saving money. Being able to get rid of several prescriptions. Just one of my migraine medications, Nurtec, was with my high deductible insurance plan, was over $700 a month. And being able to stop that and instead of putting chemicals in my body, I'm putting the ingredients God gave us. God gave us the medications we need. And I'm grateful for a doctor that's on board with that. She always looks at the ingredients for me, and she gets super excited about it. She's the one that told me, she said, God gave us all the medicine we need. Just here in the US, we don't focus on that.
Wow. Love that story, because it's real life, folks. And, with that being said, I appreciate you being on this Zoom tonight. You've changed some lives. You made me rethink about what I ate for dinner a little bit. Not that I'm nicky picky, but one thing I do know, your story will change lives tonight. We appreciate you more than you know. Not only did you gain your health back, but it's my understanding you're on track to paying your children's college off. And most people will work until they die paying their student loans off. And look at you. Thank God for partner.co. We're thankful for you. We're thankful for you, Ashley. Hey, listen, folks. Ashley's going to close us out here, but man, I told you this was going to be a good Zoom. Told you this. Ashley, back to you.
Well, thank everybody. Listen, this is just a vehicle. It's a vehicle to get you wherever you want to go, and it's different for everybody, from a health standpoint and to a financial one. Just write it down, figure it out where it is that you want to go, and get back with the person that invited you. And we look so forward to partnering up with you and getting to know you. Everybody out there, have a great night.